Hey guys, how you doing? This is Brian Perez, and I want to go ahead and put this video together. I posted something on Facebook the other day about doing these pocket meetings. I call them pocket meetings. You can call them whatever you want, but basically this is after you get somebody started and send out cards, right? Once somebody says, hey, you know what, I want to be a distributor, I want to build my network, I want to build whatever business they currently have, and I want to build a send out cards business. So I'll give you an example. Chuck Tyndall, he owns furniture stores here in the Charlotte area, and I met him through Facebook. We took the relationship from online to offline, met in person, and I showed him the app. And a week and a half later, he calls me and wants to sign up, right? And he's like, hey, why don't we do meetings? Because he wants to be able to get his brand out there. He wants to be able to let people know about his furniture, about his mattresses, right? So I'm like, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we hold these little weekly events? You pick the time. Here's my schedule. Here's what I can commit to. We'll make them around 45 minutes long. And you guys, these are only 45 minutes long. So in 45 minutes, we take 15 minutes to network, get to know each other, exchange business information and so forth. In the next 30 minutes, it's all about send out cards. And what we do within those 30 minutes, and I go through it pretty fast, because all I'm doing is I want to filter. I'm not trying to sell anybody. I'm just trying to filter and connect people, and just connect the right people, right? So they can eventually do business with each other after the event is over, right? And so within that 30-minute period, I just do a regular send out cards presentation. I show the app, and I talk about the packages. I share a few testimonials. And then I close, right? And what I mean by close, I don't try closing anybody, I close the event, right? And then whoever wants to stick around afterwards can stick around. So the first event that Chuck Tyndall and I did, and if you ever need furniture, by the way, Chuck Tyndall is phenomenal. He is the Tyndall, the decision maker, and he ships anywhere in the United States, maybe in the world, I don't know. But just a great guy if you ever need furniture. And so the first event that we did, guys, we did an event at his Tyndallpedic location in Blakeney. That's in Charlotte. And I can't remember how many people showed up to that event, but these events are not big. That's why I call them pocket networking events, because Chuck owns his event. I don't own the event. He owns the event. And I tell him that it's your event. You put the cheeks in the seats. You get the people there. And I will present, and that's our deal. But what I do is I'll leverage my time. I will leverage my time and invite people there whom I feel can benefit from the people that are going to be there, and also that are going to be able to add benefit to the people that are going to be there. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm leveraging my time. And the first event that we did, Chuck ended up selling somebody. He didn't sell him right away. Somebody came in and said, oh my gosh, I got a back pain. And then Chuck laid him down on one of his mattresses. And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, the guy's buying a $4,500 mattress. Let me ask you a question. Did I just add value to Chuck? And did I just add value to the other individual who bought the mattress? Absolutely. It's all about creating value, right? And then a few weeks later, we had another event, but this is another event that I do with somebody else, with Steve. And we do them at McAllister's. And so I think there was about maybe 8 people at that event. And again, they're all the same. They're 45 minutes long. First 15 minutes is networking. Next 30 minutes is SOC, and that's it. And after that, people can decide whatever it is that they want to go ahead and do after that. There was a gentleman that came, his name was Randy. After the event, he comes up to me and says, hey Brian, I'm thinking about selling my home. My wife and I are thinking about selling our house, because I'm a realtor, for those of you who know me, and I'm thinking about selling my house, And is it a seller's market? So I asked him, well, Randy, what do you think? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, absolutely, it is a seller's market. Anybody who's in real estate knows, especially in the Charlotte market, that inventory is tight. There is more demand than supply, which means it is a seller's market. So after the event, Chuck sent him, he was Chuck's guest, Chuck sent him a card and brownies. And I sent him a nice to meet you card. About a week later, we connected on Facebook. And I waited for him to reach out to me, but he didn't. So I reached out to him, and he immediately got back with me. I just said, hey, Randy, were you serious about wanting to discuss your home selling options? We set the appointment. I met with him and his wife. And the first thing that they did, you guys, the first thing that they did was show me the card that I sent them, show them the card and the brownies that Chuck sent them. Most people eat the brownies, but they were like saving them for souvenirs, right? And I met with them, and I ended up leaving. They didn't make a decision right there. They wanted to go ahead and pray about it. And this was on a Friday that we met, Friday of last week. Today is the 19th of May. So we met Friday of last week, and that Sunday was Mother's Day, and they said they would go ahead and get back with me. They didn't. So I waited a couple of days, touched base with them. I'm like, hey, Randy, were you guys able to make a decision on which way you guys want to go? And he said, yes, we're going to go ahead and list with you. And I went ahead and sent them the contract over yesterday, and I got a listing, $350,000 listing, right, from that pocket networking event. You guys, if you have somebody who comes on your send out cards team, as you know, most people who come in, most people don't take action. They just don't. I'm just keeping it real. They sign up, and sometimes you wonder, it's like, why in the heck did you even sign up, right? Other people just use the product, and they should have been a customer and not really a distributor. But you have a few people that say, hey, you know what? I want to take action. Show me what I need to do. Those are the people that I have them own their own event, invite their network. I come and present, and I leverage my time, invite a couple people myself, and we make it an event. It's fun. Everybody grows their network, and business comes out of it. So I hope this helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, please connect with me on Facebook, on LinkedIn. If you just type in Bryan Perez, Bryan Perez, you'll be able to find me. And with that, you guys, feel free to share this with others whom you feel can benefit. You guys make it an awesome day. Bye.